Inshallah. Okay, inshallah. So we will go straight to the question, inshallah. What was the question? Do you remember, Sheikh, the question? Let's before the question. Anybody knows the question? You gave us the question last night. Let me ask Brother Muhsin if he was paying attention with me. Do you remember the question? He tricked you with the sweets and the coffee, basically. Anybody knows the question? No one knows the question. Who participated? 25 people. Other than you, you're gonna be the last one. We have 25 people, like. The question, I need the question, not the answer. Go ahead.
His voice is equal to 1,000 the soldiers.
Subhanallah. That's right. So we have the same people basically, Brother Faiz and what's your name? Jalal? Nirjala. And Faizan, like these the main people who give us the questions, and Brother Khalid. But we have 25 people who participated. Who are they? And I just feel like they participate and they disappear. They're fake, huh? They're fake now, subhanAllah. Anyways, the answer is, inshallah, let's choose the winner, inshallah. Did you participate in that?
No.
You didn't participate, okay. People like they love that yellow color. Is it like the most favorite color? Or? So the answer is al-qaqa. The question was, who, like his voice, the Sahabi, his voice was equal to 1,000 men. His voice in the battle equals to 1,000 men. صوته كان خير من ألف رجل. And Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he said, an army that has Al-Qa'qa' ibn Amr al-Tamimi will never be defeated. So they used to send Al-Qa'qa' with Sariya. There's like we have Ghazwa and Sariya. Ghazwa, it's the battle when the Prophet Muhammad actually is present there. That's called Ghazwa. So it's an entire army. Sariya, only like 50 people, 40, 100. So Rasulullah and some of the Sahaba, they used to send Sariya, just 40 people, like 30, 35, to fight an army, but Al-Qa'qa' is with that Sariya. So half of the army, the enemies, they run away because they hear his voice, so they run away. Just because they hear his voice, subhanAllah. So that's Al-Qa'qa' ibn Amr al-Tamimi. And the winner, subhanAllah, Mirjalal. So you deserve it. You deserve it, subhanAllah. So inshallah, you can choose like anything that you want, inshallah, and then we will give the question. So just like the person. You want to put it here?
Same family.
Same family.
Yeah.
So inshallah, the question of tonight, in Ma'rakat Uhud, in Uhud, the battle of Uhud, Rasulullah, he had two swords. So one of his swords, he took it and he said, "Man ya'khudhu akhadha as-sayf akhrajahu." Let me mention the question in Arabic because some people they requested that. أخذ سيفه وقال من يأخذ هذا السيف بحقه. And some of the Sahaba, بعض الصحابة قالوا نحن يا رسول الله أنا، فكان يعرض عنهم. الزبير بن العوام قال أنا يا رسول الله، فأعرض عنه الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم حتى قال صحابي آخر رفع يده وقال أنا يا رسول الله آخذه بحقه، فأخذه بحقه فأعطاه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فكان يضرب به حتى انكسر السيف. فعلامة هذا الصحابي عندما أخذ السيف كان يمشي بين الصفوف ويتبختر، وربط عصابة حمراء، ربط عصابة حمراء فوق رأسه وكان يتبختر بين الصفوف. قال له النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال للصحابة إن هذه لمشية يبغضها الله ورسوله إلا في هذا الموطن. So ما اسم هذا الصحابي؟ So the question is, الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم the day of Uhud he had two swords, one for him and he took the other sword and he said who's gonna take this sword with its right, like with what it deserves? And Zubair ibn Awam, he raised his hand and he said, Ya Rasulullah, I will take the sword. And Rasulullah he turned around. Who's gonna take the sword? Sahaba, they, different Sahaba, they stood up and he turned around. And then after that, Sahabis, and he said, Ya Rasulullah, I will take it with its right, like I will do everything that it deserves. And then Rasulullah gave that Sahabi the sword, and this Sahabi, he was actually known to have like turban or something, like a band he was rubbing around his head. It's red, and he rubbed that band around his head, and he was just like showing off. And Rasulullah he looked at him and he said, that showing off, this mishiyah, this style of walking, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates that, and Rasulullah hates that, except in this situation. We love that. And he was just like showing off with the sword of the Prophet and the Isaba Hamra, the red turban. What's the name of that Sahabi, inshallah?